Dr. Bray, what do you make of the call for accountability in terms of funds accrued to INEC, give an account of how all of those are spent? Is that the right call, or is it out of place?
Yes, it's the right call. It's the right call. You see, every institution of government should be able to account for their actions. Funds were made available for the elections. And after the elections, if people are demanding for accountability, it's a right thing to do.
So if the INEC chairman is found, or the commission is found wanting in terms of how they probably utilize the funds, what would you recommend?
There are also institutions that handle such things. It matters when those are established, you also bring them into such institutions to handle them. So I would not be the one to sit down. I have not indicted the INEC chairman. I have not seen what he has done wrongly. But if you see what he has done wrongly, or you feel or believe that something happened, after accountability and is indicted, yes, the law should take its course. It's as simple as that.
So what I want to know, Dr. Bire, is you say you've not seen anything that the INEC chairman has done wrongly. But do you agree that INEC did not live up to the promises which it made prior to the elections?
Yes, the INEC makes some promises, right? And they also have reasons for why some of the promises did not fly. They are there.
Are you content with those reasons because your candidate won and that's fine by you?
That is not it. That is not it. It's not because my candidate won. We won because we were prepared to win election. We all went out. I won my word for my president. Every other person do the same thing. It's a very simple thing. But what we are saying here, there are situations that warrant INEC not able to meet up with some of their promises, and they've put them out there.
So it's okay for you, the excuses that they've given?
Well, so I think they have their reasons, and the reasons they have given, if it is what made them to not to be able to meet those promises, then so be it.
So be it, as long as your candidate has won.
It's not as long as my candidate won. See, my candidate didn't win everywhere, for God's sake. He didn't win everywhere.
So that's the thing. So some people will say that at the minimum, you know, there needs to be a minimum that all parties agree to in terms of conduct of elections. And it doesn't seem that we've been able to reach that compromise on what the minimum deliverables are for the umpire who conducts, excuse me, our elections. INEC made promises prior to these elections, gave assurances severally in many different places in Nigeria, outside of the country, and, you know, ensuring that citizens come out to vote, putting all of their trust in it. It comes out and, you know, it's with mixed results in terms of how it is that the elections, not even the results now, but how the elections were conducted. Don't you think that it behoves on all parties concerned to say, you know, INEC, but this is what you said. How come you have fallen short in this regard? And to see how it is that INEC can actually be held accountable at the minimum.
I agree with you, but these things are in progression. The INEC of 10 years ago is not the INEC of today. There have been some progress in everything as regard to conducting elections. It's just like, let me liken it to you having an MTN line and you promise to call me at 7 a.m. And as at 7 a.m., your phone, the network vanished. You couldn't call me. Oh, but you promised to call me. So what happened is, oh, sorry, I didn't have network on my phone. I should believe you.
We should leave those telcos out because there's more technical scenario.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just trying to make you understand.
Before we bring our colleagues in Lagos to ask both of you questions, I think part of the trajectory Mark was trying to highlight also is that when you say there should be a progression, shouldn't there also be a progression on the part of leadership, presidents of this country? Because we all remember even some of your party people also refer to it in some point. Former late President Yaradua said, yes, I won. But the process that brought me was not good enough. And so he put up a committee waste panel. It's there. So shouldn't that also be the kind of narrative? Would there be anything wrong if this president says it's towards the same line?
Yeah, there will be something wrong because we worked for this election and we won the election. So I will not tell you that election that we won squarely, we should come and say that, oh, we didn't win the election. No, we won the election. We won this. Yeah, we worked for it and we won the election. So it's as simple as that.
In other words,
we cannot come
whatever else happened, whether rightly or wrongly, it doesn't matter.
No. See, that's why I said it's a progression because we don't expect the next election to be like this.
All right, let's bring in
we can always improve.
Okay, let's bring in our colleagues.